Why, hello there, my name is Freckers, and welcome back to Let's Play Letters to Babylon. Pretty much just reading letters, so no visuals. Sorry about that. Daily schedule, that's all I have today. Same as it ever was. There's water on the bottom of the ocean. Okay, Monday. Day 18. Letter from Dad. Chris, thanks for writing me back. I looked up the place you're at. Babylon? They're supposed to be really good at dealing with people with problems like yours. I think you made a good choice in going there. I just wish you didn't have to go through all of this, Dad. Yeah, me too, Dad. Of course. Why would I want to put myself in a facility? Bye. Right now it seems like it's just conversation, so I'm not going to throw them away yet. Read the schedule, put it away, read Dr. Bailey's report, patient on full dose of SSRI and anti-anxiety, no remarkable side effects so far, though patient has reported increased perspiration and GI issues. I can't poop. Progress in therapy is at a standstill, pressuring patient on events of August 15th, produces a shutdown and PSD-like systems. This is very concerning. Yeah, I would assume. Furthermore, patient seems to have general discomfort with verbal communication, possible autism spectrum disorder. Michael Bailey, MD. Okay. Note from Edina, sits on the bedside table. Hey, Chris, can you believe that some of this bullshit they're trying to force feed us again? I mean, come on! All of this you'll struggle every day for the rest of your life shit. That is really so inspiring. Gets easier, but it never goes away. No, it never really gets easier, not really. It may feel easier, but then it gets really fucking hard, and you're never prepared for it. So you slip just once, and then it's a quick slide to the rock bottom all over again. Whatever, it's just this fucked up cycle, and I'm sick of it. Sorry if I'm being kind of a downer, it's my 5th time through here, you know? Starting to wonder if I'm one of those chronic cases. This treatment regimen, in and out of places like this, is it the rest of my life? How fucking sad would that be, Adina? Yeah, it'd be pretty sad. Damn it, come on. There we go. Click back there. Day 20. Daily schedule, blah blah blah. Letter from Ian. Dear Chris, sorry if my handwriting's a little shaky. I went out with Thomas and them the other night, and well, I need a day to get it back together, you know what I mean? I really shouldn't have spent as much money as I did either, but it was a hell of a lot of fun. Wish you could have been there. It was crazy night and morning. Anyway, did they ever get you some actual clothes? Should I mail some to you or something? I don't know how that works. By the way, I tried washing that green blanket, but I couldn't. The stains out of it. I had to throw it out. Please don't be mad. I know it was expensive, but I'm sure we'll find one like it. Sorry, I'm a little all over the place. I'm still kind of hazy from the other night. Love, Ian. You threw away the green blanket! Like, this game was written about me. I mean, they like green, they have had self-harm problems. Reply, I suppose. And Thursday. The daily schedule sits on the table. Da-da. Don't care. Friday. 22 days. My insurance is gonna not cover it soon. Schedule. Dr. Bailey. Patient refuses medication, citing uncontrollable perspiration and constant tremors. These may not be side effects of medication. Instead, I suspect that the patient is suppressing traumatic reaction to the events of August 15th. Do not discontinue self-harm precautions. Read the bill. Still owe nothing. Again, this is fantasy America. This is not true America. I would owe everything right up front. Oh, God. Chris, I thought I raised you right. I tried to make it so that you didn't want for anything. I know it was difficult, moving around all the time, but I thought things were okay. You always seemed happy. I just don't understand why you would do something like that to yourself. Did something happen to you? Did you never really... Oh, you were never really a normal kid growing up, but it never seemed like anything was wrong with you. I've had some issues coming to terms with what you are, but I've always loved you. You've always been loved. Love, Dad. Echoes of my own father, but... I mean, he's not a bad person, but there's a lot of that. I'm so proud of you, but I'm so disappointed. It's like, oh, stop. Get me in the gut, man. In the gut. Schedule. Don't care. Rick. Hey, Rick! What's going on with you? So much about you seems different than I remember from the last time you came through. There's something hanging over you, something weighing you down. I can see it in your eyes. You always seemed so distant. You're not really here, are you, Rick? Letter from Ian. Kelly said some things about you, about what you were saying that night that she took you to the hospital. How dare she? Kelly, stop doing those things. And I don't want to believe her. You were drunk and out of it, so even if you really did say those things, I don't think you knew what you were saying. Did you really tell her that I hurt you? Maybe you were remembering wrong. Maybe you misunderstood what was going on. It wasn't like that. I just wish I knew what made you do what you did after I fell asleep. If you know, or if you figure that out, tell me, okay? I want to help you through it. I love you, Ian. This sounds like gaslighting, but I'll reply anyway. I never hurt you. You're just making stuff up. Daily schedule. Read the schedule and put it away. Okay. Some days are just empty. Well, just no problems there. Monday. Day 25. Coming up on the super stress point of I don't have any money. Read the schedule. Don't care. Read from Medina. They're talking about keeping me here for another 6 months because I haven't shown any signs of marked improvement. So fucking unfair. Of course my insurance is paying for it, and if I leave, my parents will disown me, and I'm out on my own. I can't do that again. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what you're going to do either, Edina. I still don't know who you are. Daily schedule. Da-da-da. Dr. Bailey. Patients spending significant time with another patient apparently know each other from previous treatment. For time being, this seems acceptable, but said fellow patient may not be of the best influence. Will monitor the situation. Patient disclosed communication with parents. Father specifically suggested a family therapy session. Okay. Family therapy. Daily schedule. Same old, same old. Hi, Larissa. Your vitals are looking really shaky lately, and I've heard from some of the nurse techs that you haven't been eating. You need to eat. If you continue to refuse to eat, we will have to... Oh, not the tube. We'll shove it up your nose. It's not comfortable. Not the tube. Put away. Ian. Dear Chris, your dad just called me. It was weird. He told me to leave you alone, that he knew what I did. Have you been talking to him? What have you been telling him? And why does he suddenly have an interest in your well-being? Or does he just have a problem with me? I don't know. It was weird. Maybe talk to him or something. I cannot wait for you to get home. I've even started cleaning up the apartment. Thomas and them have been over a few times, and it was kind of a wreck. But there won't be any pizza boxes or beer bottles sitting around when you get home. I promise, I hope. Keep reading. I wish you didn't feel so alone in there. If the doctors aren't actually trying to help you, then just do your time and come home. We can work on all of this together after you get home. You're trying though, right? You have to at least give it a try. Try for me, okay? Love, Ian. Reply. I don't see why I should throw any of these away yet. I don't know if I should stop communicating with people. Schedule. Letter from Dad. Chris, I think the idea of you moving back home is a good one. It's not what you want, but it seems like it's the safest and smartest solution. It wouldn't be forever, obviously, but you could get a job. You could even go back to school. I know I know you don't want to move back to Indiana, and that you have Ian back in Kansas City, but from what you've told me, if Ian doesn't understand, maybe that should be a sign for you. You haven't been yourself since he came into your life. It would be a good change. Talk about it with your doctor. Love, Dad. Schedule, blah. Bailey's report. Patient showing renewed signs of improvement, but strongly recommended continued inpatient treatment at this stage. Will be discharging patient against my recommendation, but there really is no alternative. Insurance company refuses any further authorization. Put away. Read the bill. Still owe nothing. Cool. Put away. That's how I look at bills in real life. It's like, okay, what is all this? Patient owes. Okay, I'm good. Patient owes the same amount. Throw it away. Schedule. Adina. Chris, I'm sorry, Adina. What'd you do? Dear Chris, they want me to come in for, what did you call it, group therapy. What? They know that I live in Kansas City, right? A trip to Indiana isn't exactly something I can swing on a random Thursday. And no, I can't do the conference call thing either. I work during that time. You know that. I can't take off work either. Money's kind of tight since you, had to get help. So no, that won't work. You are the one that needs treatment, not me, right? I'm here for you. You know that. But focus on yourself, okay? It sounds like they're trying to distract you. Only a week and a half. Love, Ian. Keep reading. P.S. You really need to talk to Kelly. She's been a complete bitch to me lately, and I think it's because of what you said when you were hopped up on pills and drunk and bleeding all over the place. Tell her it was just a misunderstanding. You know that now. You were too out of it to understand what you were suggesting to her. We've been together for over 2 years. Does she not understand that? It doesn't. Just talk to her, okay? Yeah, if you can't take the time to come to therapy, I don't think you love me. Throw it away. Throwing it away. It's happening. Forget you and all your crap, Ian. After 2 years of stuff. Day 31. Oh. Note to all patients, family visiting time has been cancelled for the day due to an incident with a patient yesterday evening. We apologize as we know that family visits are the highlight of the week. In lieu of visiting time, you are encouraged to work on any assignments from the previous week. If you feel affected by or concerned about the incident that took place, or if you feel that you are at any risk for self-harm, please communicate this with the staff immediately. Okay. No visiting hours. Chris, all of us are still in shock about Adina. I know that you two were close. We're lucky she's still alive. Aw. If you need to talk about what she did, or if you have any thoughts on doing that to yourself, do not hesitate to talk to me or any of the other staff. Considering the state you came here in, and the way you've been acting since you got here, I have to tell you I'm honestly scared about what you might do once you're out of here next week. Don't do anything stupid, okay? So many people, myself included, care about you. Don't forget that, Rick. Thanks, Rick. Man, she tried to take her own life, I suppose. Why'd she apologize to me? You know, if in real life someone just sent me a note that said I'm sorry, I'd be over at their place immediately, like, what's going on? Because that's definitely a cry for help. Like, anytime someone just, I'm sorry, and that's all they say, you need to reach out to them. You need to help them. Unfamiliar note. This was addressed to you, but it was sent to the hospital's accounting department. Apologies for the delay in getting it to you. Dear Chris, it's Kelly. I didn't know how to address this to you, so I just sort of sent it to the hospital. Hopefully they'll get it to you. You need to stop talking to Ian. He's out of control. He's been drunk or high or hanging off someone's arm every time I see him. He's in denial, or he's in his own little form of depression. Either way, you need to stop talking to him. What's worse is he's been spreading some bullshit about how you are denying that he did anything to you. I was there, Chris, and you were cut up like hell, and I saw the bruises. You wouldn't even let me look at them. You were shaking, you were crying, you were completely out of it, but you were legitimately terrified of him. Stop talking to him. What the fuck are you thinking? You're supposed to be getting help, and talking to him is a horrible idea. He's manipulative, and he will not back down from his version of the story. He will never admit that he did anything wrong. So do yourself a favor and cut all ties with him. I have. I don't even feel safe around him anymore. Not after what he did to you. I love you, Chris, unconditionally. You are my best friend, and Ian has never been good for you. Keep reading. I mean, you've changed so much since you two got together. I never see you anymore, and when I do, he's always been there, basically draped over you like a wet towel. And this will probably sound weird, and bear with me, but you haven't been you. Take this time to get back in touch with who you are, because I think Ian has stolen that from you. You don't have to write back. I know you're doing your thing in there, so do your thing. I'm sure I'll hear from you when you're ready. But if I see you with Ian again, I'm going to kick your ass. I may be little, but my foot will probably reach that skinny ass of yours. So yeah, take that. I miss you, Chris. Please find some peace in there. I'm gonna stop writing now. Love you, Kelly. Well, I made the right choice in not replying on the last note, so I'm gonna continue to not reply to Ian. Chris, we were all shocked by Adina's actions, but don't let what she did stall your treatment. You have obviously been affected by it, but use this as an opportunity to explore any thoughts of self-harm that you may be experiencing, both in group and with your doctor. If you feel the need to talk about Adina or anything else, do not hesitate to come to me or any of the other staff. Larissa. Thanks, Larissa. Thanks, Liz. Day 33. 3 days of no treatment. That's $3,600. Woo! Patient's father has agreed to pay for a further week of treatment through the 27th of September. This is still earlier than hoped, but better than the alternative. We'll have father conference call for family therapy tomorrow. Trust issues will need to be addressed. Starting a new anti-anxiety med today. We'll taper to full dosage before patient is discharged. Letter from Dad. Chris, I'm not going to lie, I'm surprised that you would ask for that much money, but I thought about it and couldn't think of a better use of it. I called the hospital and set up an extra week of treatment out of pocket. It is only a week, because that is all I could possibly afford, and even then I can't really afford it. But I believe you when you promise that you'll make the most of that week. It feels like I'm really seeing you again after a very, very long time. I hate it. I hate that it had to happen this way, but I'm happy to see the real you again. Love, Dad. Wow, a whole week. Yeah, let me cover my face when I'm talking into the mic. A whole week of treatment out of my own family's pocket. Holy crap. I feel like it's going to end soon, and if it does, I'll just tack it on to the end. But if not, I'm going to go ahead and stop this episode here. Thank you very much for joining me. Check out the annotations for other videos that I've done. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video, and my freckly face is out of here. Bye! About 2,000 monies. Okay. Good kitty. Love you, kitty. Look at all the love that kitty has for me. I love you too, kitty. Go find me more money. The noise. Oh my god. I guess that guy fell and just kept going. Now I've got a ladder. What the hell was that?